It is a rainy day here in Arkansas, Lake City, Arkansas to be exact. And I get questions all the time, like, oh, what kind of lake y'all got? You got a nice big lake? And I'm like, we don't have a lake. And they're like, your city's called Lake City and you don't have a lake? Well, the reason why we don't have a lake is because the city was actually the lake back years and years ago, before the Corps of Engineers put a levee up on the San Francisco River. So I'm fixing to give you an idea of what it's like when it starts getting close to flood stage. Elevation here is really low, guys. I mean, it's just a low-lying area. Matter of fact, you can travel about 3 miles back behind me up here, and the ground is 8 feet higher than what it is right here. And this road that I'm on right now is built up about 4 feet above the actual floor levels of the houses that are on this road. So those are really low-lying areas. So let me try to make a turn here and get you into where we're going, and I'll spin the camera around so you can kind of get an idea of what's happening. Flood stage is 10 foot on this river, and we're right now crossing over that flood stage of 10 foot. We're almost at 11, and by probably this time tomorrow we'll be at 12 feet. And this is sandy area, sandy loamy soil, so we really get concerned about the levee itself, whether it's going to break or not. There's the levee, and you can kind of get an idea in comparison to where we're at. But I'll let you see here. This gives you an idea of something. I can spin this around, and if you can see, I think you can. I hope it's not blocked. But you see that water standing there? Well, that water is, most of it's coming up from the ground up. In other words, the water is so high on this levee right now that the water is seeping on the other side of the levee. The water is seeping underground and coming up, and that's what happens to a lot of the houses in this area. All right, let's let you look at it when we come over the top of it here. You may have seen some of the videos, other videos of mine in the past in reference to this river, but just want to kind of give you a comparison of what's going on here. Alrighty. Okay. Now, I have seen it up, 4 or 5 feet up on the edge of this levee. As a matter of fact, probably in the late 70s, the water got almost to the very tip top of this levee. So this is a concern. I mean, it can wash through the levee at certain points, and it could really cause problems. And I don't know how much higher this water level is and compared to like my father's home down the road there, but just to give you an idea, the boat dock is completely covered up. You can't even see it. There's a sign. That sign is probably, I'm gonna guess, 8 foot tall when it's on the ground. It is above the boat ramp, and it's kind of strange that when this water raises like this, the carp and stuff start swimming up next to the edge of the bank. I can see the ripples in the water where they're up here on the edge of the bank trying to feed. So that's where we're at, and more water's coming. The Corps of Engineers here in Arkansas have locks that are set up in different areas all the way up into Missouri to hold back the water so it will not just, flood out one area. But what happens is if they don't start letting some of that water through, then it's going to start flooding north of here. And then when they let it through, it starts flooding here. And then we have to let some through, and it starts flooding farther south. But it's mostly, the concern is the farmland. So I wanted to run that by you and let you see it and see what you thought about it, and just to give you an idea of where I live.